Okay.
Hello? Hello?
I think it's
Hello? Hello? Hello?
Hello.
Okay.
Hola. I like potatoes. Do you like potatoes?
I do like potatoes. Like, who found my pen? I found your pen. Like,
Okay.
you get me?
Yes, but I
Yeah.
also found the apple and it made an apple pen. Go take a sip of the alcohol. Well, hello there, beautiful people.
No way.
How you doing? Okay, I'm Potato. You can hear someone giggling in my background. You will be introduced to her shortly. And I like potatoes, but most importantly, I love you, you beautiful potato. This week, Triple SC is very proud to introduce you to Swinburne Sarawak's first Continental Club. This is the very first club in Swinburne's history that is named after an entire continent. That's right, a group of countries tied by geographical boundaries and presented a very nice, fancily polka dotted bow tie. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you the club that represents what was once known as the Garden of Eden or Mother of Mankind. Africa unites. Yes. Today, we have the ravishing and witty Vice President, Melissa Paula Wambugu. The crowd goes wild.
Thank you, Potato. Thank you for having me here on your podcast.
Well, I came here technically, so thank you for letting me come to your room.
So, thanks to all of us.
Yes.
Yeah.
How are you feeling today, Melissa?
Feeling nice, feeling good. Yeah.
Very full, yes.
Super full. We had a heavy dinner.
Yes, a little bit too much if I must say so myself.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Sprite. Whew.
Yes.
It was quite gassy. Yeah.
Okay. How was the club initiated?
So it was brought about by some Africans, of course. Yeah. Mutual feeling amongst them, not they felt a bit outside to like the environment, and they could see other Africans, you'd walking alone maybe, or maybe with another one African friend of theirs. So they saw a loophole kind of situation where we could all come together and be one and be united.
What's ironic about that is that when you started Africa Unites, non-Africans started signing up too.
Yeah, you see,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know. You see, initially, before we became like an official club in Swinburne, like we had like an official Africa Unites kind of group amongst us as as friends, as African friends who've gotten to know each other
Right.
in the past and see, turns out we're quite similar. Like we have common interests as Africans, of course. Yeah, so and there was one time one of our former members who is not with us anymore. I don't mean he's dead, gosh.
That's girl. I panicked the last time you said that too.
Yeah.
I was like, he's dead.
No, he's not with us. What I mean is that he's transferred from Swinburne.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thanks for clarifying that.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So he thought we could host like parties, and in a way showcase our African culture, how our music, our food, our dance, because we got moves.
Yes, you guys do. Cultural night.
Yeah. So
You'll
we
be
wanted,
shaking those matacos.
we are quite friendly and
Right.
we are very welcoming. So that's why we said, let's host a party and invite other people to come and join us and celebrate with us because, it's always a good time.
That's a nice way to turn it around, though. Because
Yeah.
you felt excluded. Instead, you started to tell other people, instead of you excluding me, I'm going to include you.
Yeah.
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 Kill them in love. That's what y'all doing.
Yeah, because, love to the world.
Indeed. What she said.
Yeah. So we started with the parties and we held two successful parties. The first one was pretty good. The second one had a large turnout, like a large turnout.
I think I heard about it, yeah.
Yeah. There was like a lot of non-Africans especially. Yeah. Because it was open to all, and that's how coming. We were three of us.
Okay.
2 Africans and 1 Indian.
Okay. Why did you pause after the Indian?
I don't know.
Okay.
I was giving you time to picture, like have a mental picture.
Okay.
So there's 3 girls now. So the Indian was walking ahead of us.
Okay.
And there's a lady who was coming towards our direction. She passed the first girl now. Normal, as you know how you just walk past someone, very
Yeah.
normal. And after she passed the first girl, now it was me and my other African friend.
Right.
She widened her eyes like boof, like really
Like
wide.
obviously, she wasn't even trying to hide it.
She didn't hide it, and she took a step back and diverted to the left side. Yeah. And I don't know, like that's so uncalled for, because
You guys were just minding your own business.
so much, like you don't even know. It's hurtful, but I don't know. I feel like people are a bit naive.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A lot.
A lot naive.
Yes.
Yeah. So there was that. So now you see, for our party, we don't like to exclude anyone, because we know how it feels like to be excluded.
Right.
And not one. Oh my god, my feelings.
Oh, girl, I'm sorry.
No.
I'm getting all choked up.
So yeah, for our parties, we don't like to make someone feel excluded or unwanted, or less human, because
We're all humans.
exactly.
You're making me feel some type of way. I'm so sorry you went through this.
It's okay.
Were there any fears when you started a club that represented an entire continent? Not just a country, but a whole continent.
Yeah, actually.
Yeah, we need to get to that.
Yeah, I think I've encountered so many people who will ask me, so where are you from? Because they've asked me, which country are you from? And I'm about to give out my answer of where I'm from. They turn and say,
and then they go Africa.
Yeah. I don't know, or even open the internet and Google the world map. Because you need to, with over 50 countries, 50 plus, like 54, 55 countries. So imagine you've narrowed us down to one country, and that's not even the worst part. If I'm working with like another African friend of mine, someone will come and ask me, so you speak African? That's not a language. African is not a language. Asian is not a language.
European is not a language.
Yeah. So you need to understand that. No, I have my own country. We have our own president. We have our own leaders. And we are represented all differently. We don't speak. The only common language we would speak is the colonizers' language. Otherwise, Africa is rich with tons of languages.
I have no idea why people think Africa is a country, though. I don't know at which point in life did
And it's really sad.
Let's clear some stuff about Africa Unites as well.
Yes, we should.
Yes, we should. Yeah. Okay, Africa Unites is a baby club.
Very baby.
But people had so many expectations for it, and I think that was part of the reason that when people heard or found out that you guys have not done any events so far, that really rubbed them a different kind of way, I guess. So would you like to address those money issues?
Yeah. So we understand your worry about the money. I totally understand it. Don't worry. But I think the main reason why, especially last year, because that was our first semester as a club, semester 2, 2019. That was our first semester. We didn't have as many events as planned, mainly because of like the approval process.
Right.
And we didn't know the exact steps to take. Like as we've continued growing, we learned who to go to, which forms to fill,
the proposals,
those things. Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah, you see, last semester we knew very little about that, and now you see this semester, after finding that out, we had a few things planned for you guys. We definitely did, but unfortunately, Corona happened. See, for last semester, we had also planned some events. It's just that by the time of for early November, we wanted to go for a beach trip.
I remember that.
Yeah, we wanted to go for a beach trip.
Yeah.
Okay, we got in touch with some hotels, but now you see, we also hadn't gotten in touch with like student council and SRC.
Right, student life.
Student life, yeah, sorry,
Yes.
student life. Yeah. So now you see, now that's another, see, that process takes about like a month, 3 weeks to a month there.
Yeah.
So now you see, if
December
is exams, that's why we couldn't have and many events last year.
Right. So there were activities planned. Like I knew about the beach trip.
Yeah.
It's just the timing.
It's the timing. So those
Yes.
we had planned them now to do them this semester, because last semester we didn't get to do much.
And then this semester,
Coronavirus.
Yeah.
Totally not.
I love barbecues.
Yeah.
I like it when you put the potatoes in the foil. Amen.
You just like potatoes.
Yes.
Yeah, we had planned for
Potatoes.
that. We were also going to participate in the carnival.
Right.
Sorry, guys. Sincerely sorry. Yeah.
It's okay, but I think now that you've cleared that, because the initial problem was that they actually thought you didn't plan anything.
No, it's
But I'm glad you're learning now. That's great.
Yeah.
A lot of the people who came from Africa to study in Swinburne already felt excluded, or either they're on their own or they're in their own clique.
Yeah.
Right? And that's the main reason that Africa Unites was brought about.
It was, yeah.
Right. If 5 years in the future you look back at, would that be part of your memory? The fact that you felt out of place?
Definitely. That's not something you can brush out.
Yeah.
It's really something that is there to stick with you, because you know, if you've been told you're doing group work.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
I know this story.
Yeah. You know it.
I know it. Yeah.
So you've been told you're doing group work. Okay, you arrive there, you say, okay, hi. And even before they tell you their names, just hear the mama in the back. Very different, very foreign language being spoken. And you don't know. Now you see, maybe you didn't catch what the lecturer said. You arrive to class.
A little late.
Now you see, now the problem comes when I'm in a group. Maybe we're in a group of 5. Unfortunately, I'm the only African.
Right.
2 Malays and 2 Chinese. The Chinese will speak, the Malays might not understand. The 2 Malay people will now speak in Malay to each other,
Oh God.
talking about how they don't understand the Chinese people. And then there's me. Yeah.
Okay.
It's really
frustrating. I'm already
super,
frustrated
super,
just hearing this.
Yeah, it's tough. So 5 years down the line, I'm sure this is not a memory I can forget just like that.
It's a very big part of university life.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right?
God. Where's that tissue? Sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
You take your time, girl.
Oh, thank you.
Okay. Only when you're ready.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay. Another misconception is that a lot of people think that Africa is mainly only black people.
It really isn't.
And then they don't realize that Egypt is part of Africa. Right.
Yeah, and not even that, like even my country, Kenya.
Yeah. Okay.
So for example, my country, Kenya, not the founders, but like the very indigenous people, the Kenyans. We have Indians who were brought there by the British. We have Chinese who came there for like work and never left. We have the European, we have a lot of white people, Europeans, colonized the colonizers that came and never left.
Right.
So yeah, so you see, it's not just a black country. Yes, most of the population are black people, but it's very diverse.
We've already discovered through our aside from just telling people that you're doing something wrong and making them feel bad, education is also important. And I don't think I'm the correct person to educate someone, but would you, Melissa Paula Wambugu, like to educate us by either giving us the correct terminology or telling us do's and don'ts when it comes to interacting with people who we're not so used to seeing around?
Sure.
Okay.
But I would also like to say, like, I'm not the very best at it.
Okay.
You know, we just try to be better people.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And I feel like even you as the listener should try and be a better person.
Okay.
Like even in everything that you do.
Right.
So that also like regards to how you treat other people. You know, I might be of a different color compared to yours, but deep down, it's just blood and meat that we all have. It's just the amount of melanin that varies from one person to another. It's not something I chose, and it's not something that you chose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, what I'm trying to say is that we should be better people. We should treat each other equally, because no one is more righteous than the other. I believe so. If you don't, clock out right now. Check yourself.
But don't forget to leave a like, okay?
Yeah, but if you can't respect someone the way you respect yourself, your relative or your friend, just because my skin color is different, don't touch us inappropriately without permission or consent. Those are that's consent is very important. Don't go touching people. That's very wrong. If you do that, please check yourself and fix that issue, because that's very, very wrong. And stop staring at black people. Also, you're not in a zoo, and that's how it usually feels like when you stare at us. Inappropriate comments that people make, and it makes us feel like, when you've gone to the zoo and you're like, oh, look at that ape or something like that. Also, I want to address the N word. I feel like you know it. Yeah, there's only one N word. You hear it a lot in songs. You might hear it in movies. If you're not black, you don't have the right to say that word, because that word was used to degrade us for tons of years by colonizers. It was used to degrade us. It was used to make us feel unworthy and very bad of ourselves. So us using that word is us trying to reclaim the meaning.
Right.
Oh my God.
You want me to bring you water or something?
I have water.
Okay.
It's okay, yeah.
Okay.
Whoa. So us using that word is us reclaiming it,
Right.
and trying to give it
How?
no, the tears are still there. Hold on.
It's okay, girl.
Yeah.
It's okay.
But you can talk about the weather for a bit.
So, currently it's 28 degrees Celsius in Melissa Wambugu's room because of the air conditioning is on. On the outside, I'm pretty sure it's much
Hot. Yeah.
Yes. Everyone said that during the MCO that the ozone layer was healing. Why do I feel like a cooked chicken?
The world needs to end. Okay.
Well, that took a
Just-
twist.
Okay, us using that word is us reclaiming it and trying to remove the negative aspect from it, because we're trying to remove the negative aspect from it doesn't give you the
Right.
it doesn't give you the right to use it, because you do not know how it feels to be referred to with using that word. A lot of African American rappers like to use it in their song.
Right.
They are African American rappers, they are black, and it's their music, so they can use it when they're singing. When you sing along to their song, kindly censor that word, and don't go talking to your friends and be like, oh, hey, yo, my nigga.
Ooh.
You can't say that.
Ooh.
All we are not friends like that, first of
No.
all. And after saying that, we're not friends at all. Like,
you don't have the right.
we are not friends at all. And yeah, I've encountered many people, and they won't even say it to a black person. They'll just throw it in the air and be like, oh, hey, potato. So they'll be like, oh, hey, nigga. That's not how it works. So don't say the N word. Don't use it if you are not black. And also, if you have like an African friend, don't go saying, oh, this is my black friend, oh, this is blah blah blah. It's not
Unnecessary?
very unnecessary.
Yeah.
If you must specify where your friend is from, if you can't say this is my African friend or this is my Zimbabwean friend, you don't need to go and say this is my black friend so that you can see, oh guys, look, I have friends from Africa. It's really unnecessary. If you're not going to say, oh, this is my Malaysian friend, this is my Indonesian friend, you really do not have to say this is my black friend, given that we're not from a place called black. Yeah. And we have our passports that have a country written, passport of the Republic of so and so. Yeah, not passport of the Republic of Africa. That's not a country.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Are there any do's?
Do treat us like human beings, basically.
Basically.
Yeah, treat us the way you'd like to be treated, especially because that's how we try to treat anyone else. And also about our hair.
Oh.
Yeah.
You have a story with this as well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Telling us our hair is nice that's nice, thanks, but you don't have to stare at it like, it's, oh my God, what is on their head? Like, because, I'll just be walking casually past the store or like going to get food, and some random person, oh, can I just take a picture?
I was with you one time when that happened.
Yeah.
After rowing. Remember?
Oh my God.
That guy, he was
Yeah.
sitting with his whole family, I think,
And
and
he
he just
just,
tapped on your shoulder.
yeah. It's really, that's so uncalled for.
Yeah.
And even about the picture, we went for the beach cleanup last sem, I think. Yeah, last
Yeah.
sem. I don't know. There was just like a group of people there,
Okay.
local people, like 5 of them or something.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, they had called my 2 friends to take a photo. We had gone for the cleanup, the beach cleanup, and my 2 friends had been called by some random people who are also at the beach. I don't know what they were doing.
Right.
To take a photo. And as they were posing for the photo, so it was 1, 2, 3, two ladies who had asked to take the photo with my friends. Just before the click of the picture, grabbed my friend's braids, pulled them in the air like, oh look guys, I've caught something. You know how even like a fisherman when they've gone
Did you
fishing
even ask?
without permission, nothing. That was very rude, very disrespectful. I said this I think like 10 times now. Treat us normally and treat us like human beings, how you'd like to be treated. Respect us equally. Yeah, and stop asking us weird questions about our hair.
Have you ever been surprised by how gracious some people may have been when they first met you?
Wait.
Has that ever happened?
It has, yeah. Okay, despite all the what might seem like a rant,
Go, but it's the truth.
it is the truth.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've met like very nice people. For example, Potato here.
Girl, you gonna make me cry. You don't have to say that if you don't want to, but you can. Go on, go on.
Wait, I need to.
Great, now we're both crying. Oh, this is emotional.
So, are you ready?
I think so.
But of course, yeah, I've met like a ton of nice people. Of course, here is Potato, one of them.
Thank you.
Very nice, very friendly, just very normal. Yeah, she's very normal. She treats us very normally. Goodness gracious. Yeah, of course, like if you know Potato, like she's a good person. She's a normal human being who I think, like you see, her uniqueness is also another thing. She doesn't treat people differently. She treats us more or less like equals amongst like everyone. She treats everyone like an equal, which is something that I would commend. Yeah, I've met like even like some of the people I live with.
Yeah.
Um,
Can we mention their name? I think they won't mind, right?
I'm sure she'll be so happy.
Aw.
Stop saying oh. She's
Okay,
going to
sorry.
this might get into her head. Yeah. Yeah, but I've had people who invited me to their houses for Raya. Hari Raya. Is it Hari Raya?
That's really nice because I didn't get invited.
I think
Oh.
Faith invited.
Oh,
yeah.
okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, that one
Yeah.
time before Corona.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, also like even like the church that I attend here in Malaysia has like okay, I had one issue with like one person, but generally generally other people like they're really nice and they're okay. Like this is a service they're doing to themselves, to us, and to God. So people are going straight to heaven. Yeah, I don't know. Positive people that I've surrounded myself with. So
That
yeah,
is true.
generally Malaysians are nice and kind people, but
Yeah, there are definitely some parts that we need to fix.
yeah.
Yeah, and we need to work together. Speaking of helping each other become better people and you working together,
Yeah.
the current situation all across the globe is definitely everyone has their spotlight on the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yes.
Let's just call it BLM because it's a mouthful for me, and I'm kind of tipsy. I think it's great the BLM movement. It's not something that's brand new, and the fact that it's on social media now and that it's bringing attention to something that really requires excuse me
Gosh.
really requires world attention and someone to and all of us to work together to fix it. I would like to stress on working together because when I go on social media on my Facebook, I have people there who have taken the BLM movement as an opportunity for them to come about with their stories of racism that they have personally faced, which is fine. It's great that we are sharing stories and we're coming out with them, and it's an entire movement and you can see the entire globe moving towards a certain direction. That's awesome. But what is annoying is when these people start posting something and then somebody else posts a rebuttal to that post and then they start fighting about who has been oppressed more.
Yeah,
And
forgetting the main cause, the main
Yes.
issue. Yeah.
Yes, and then you all start fighting down there. Hello! Thing! Hayo! Sorry, sometimes a Malaysian accent come out when I'm very angry like that, you know. Yeah, but you get what I'm saying, right?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Am I wrong though? Am I wrong for saying what I'm saying?
You're
Please
not
tell me.
wrong, no. Because I also have like people on my social media, locals from locals. She's Malaysian, yeah.
I don't know who you're talking about.
First, they'll talk about in the shadows how they were the most popular kid in like high school, how they were loved by everyone. But now when they see that black people are being oppressed, how like
They hop on the bandwagon.
they're saying they hop on it and say, why are you oppressing me because I have more melanin than melanin? Or how does she-
Melanin?
Melanin?
Oh,
Melanin?
Melania?
They've seen an opportunity for them to also act vulnerable. And I don't want to say lie because I don't know the truth, of course, because don't lose focus on what BLM is about. BLM is about how mostly black people are oppressed, how we face a lot of police brutality,
Yes.
how we'll just be stereotyped, even if would be stereotyped under any circumstance. They're a drug dealer or so let's not lose focus on what the movement is about, trying to, strive to finish my sentence, potato. You know me.
Strive to get to a better place in the world together.
Yes, that's not what I was going to say, but yeah.
We just high-fived.
And just generally just love one another, man. It's not gonna kill you. Yeah, it takes less energy.
Yes! Jinx, you owe me a potato.
We did say the same thing. Oh,
Fine.
yeah.
With that, everyone, I am Potato.
And I'm guessing I am Melissa. I'm kidding. No, I am Melissa.
Thank you so much for tuning in. We hope you managed to take away something important. This is for everyone, not necessarily just Malaysians. Whoever is listening should take notes of what happened today because what was discussed is definitely something important. I know it can be hard because sometimes we don't reflect, but when we do reflect, we realize that we ourselves have done. And with that, I would also like to end on apologizing because Melissa, I have touched your hair and said, wow. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
But thank you for allowing me to reflect on that. I think all of you can spend some time reflecting with that as well.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Other than that, make sure you stay safe, surround yourself with love, but don't forget to also give some love.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Give some love, baby.
Bow chicka wow wow.
That's what my baby say. Bow wow wow. When my heart starts pumping. Chicka chicka choo. I love you. Yeah.
You watch Phineas and Ferb?
Who doesn't?
Oh my